here's some explosive news break first on Times Now. Branded as super spreaders, over 2,000 foreign Tabligis have been banned from entering India, and this ban is for the next 10 years. Huge move by the centre. Over 2,000 foreign Tablighi attendees of Nizamuddin Markaz banned from entering India for the next 10 years. Nikunj Garg, our editor for Internal Security, breaking this big story. Yes, Nikunj.
Well, Pranesh, in a rather unprecedented action, the Ministry of Home Affairs has for the first time ever put over 2,000 individuals, members of Tablighi Jamaat and attendees of the Nizamuddin Markaz into a banned list. Usually blacklists that the Government of India maintains are open to review from time to time, and there is no fixed time frame to them. So, which means that a blacklist prepared today can be reviewed in the period of 6 months to 1 year to 2 years. But for the first time, a definitive ban of time frame given alongside of 10 years has been put on over 2,000 attendees of Tablighi Jamaat Markaz Nizamuddin attendees has been announced by the Ministry of Home Affairs. And as I said, this is quite unprecedented because in the past, where even terror charges has been imposed on the individuals like the 6 terrorists, they have remained on blacklist for multiple number of years, but never has been a fixed time frame associated against their names. The Government of India has continued to update that list from time to time according to the inputs coming. But for the first time in a rather unprecedented move, and a move that would obviously quite clearly signal to the foreigners and people who usually remember, Tablighi Jamaat preachers is an issue that the Ministry of Home Affairs has been grappling with for over decades, and I have myself covered it for nearly 1 decade, where Ministry has been continuously writing letters to the state governments that Tablighi preachers come and indulge in religious preaching, which is not allowed in this country unless you are coming on a religious visa particularly. But today, for the first time, an action has been taken, which, if implemented in the completely right earnest, would send a message across to the entire global community of religious preachers particularly, that if you have to enter India and engage in religious preaching activities, then you should do so on a proper visa and not through backdoor entry channels or not through channels that are not proper as per the laid down law in the country. So as I was saying, and a big news breaking for our viewers once again all over, right. Repeating myself, first on Times Now, for the first time in an unprecedented action, Government of India has banned over 200 Tablighi members, attendees of the Nizamuddin Markaz from entering into India for a decade.
Right. Nikunj, this also underlines the government's intent as far as crackdown against the Tablighi Jamaat is concerned, because the probe against them is gathering steam.
Absolutely, absolutely. The immediate cause to sort of kick-start this action, or the immediate trigger for this action, is certainly the gravity of the offense committed by these individuals, which according to the law enforcement agencies is extremely serious. And no government which is run by the constitutional propriety or the constitutional law can turn a blind eye to the appeals of the intelligence agencies or the law enforcement agencies mandated under the constitutional law to enforce the law established by the government of the day. Therefore, it is absolutely correct to link the two things as you have done, and as you have said that the probe is now entering crucial stages, and therefore the government has to show its intent to the agencies as well, because the agencies will then continue to complain that you want us to probe the cases when a violation is made. But why is it that there is such a big lacuna in the law which can be exploited by a certain section of the religious preacher time and over again, and the Government of India fails to do anything? So if it is this serious an issue, then the government must display its intent, then the government must fill that void or the lacuna in the law. And that is what the government is now doing. It has put out its intent absolutely clearly, that religious preaching activities in this country by religious preacher.
It has also been reported, Nikunj, that many of these